Hello there guys, welcome back to the e-bike repairs YouTube channel. My name's Darsh and I take apart and I fix super fun and exciting stuff. Today I've got this is a Chamrider battery, 21700 cells, Samsung 50Gs, 52 volts, 45 amp hours. The size of this, it's very heavy. There you go, there's a close-up of the sticker. Got some lovely things there. Only suitable for up to 2000 watts. What this is doing is it's not charging up properly. It's only charging to, let's see, 56.16 volts. It's not charging up to 58.8 or pretty close to that. So I'll have to cut it open and see what's going on. There was no heat shrink on this pack. It's just fiberboard and tape, which is fine. It's all inside, like a big triangle frame bag thing. So let's have a little look and see what's going on. We've got entry, we've got in. Should really put a fresh Stanley blade on this thing. What's that? Ooh! Snazzy. I like it. I like it. I mean, so far I like it. Shop with some of this tape. Go off around there. That might be alright. Let's go. Try to cut through my thumb. Always good to cut through your thumb. Don't want them anyway. They're bad for you. Cut through that bit and then cut through that bit. Is that a solid piece? No. One of those. We've got freedom. We're thinking about it. We've got enough freedom to pull this out anyway. Up, over, and nearly out. Cut that bit. There we go. Oh, what a surprise! The telephone is ringing. Aha. Hello, e-bike repairs. Okay, many minutes later, I have got this thing. We've got what looks to be a Bluetooth board here, a JLX BMS Bluetooth board. So hopefully, I can just, that looks like the antenna on it just there. Hopefully, I can connect to this in the app and it's going to tell me what's wrong. I don't know if I have the JLX thing, but I'm going to look for it now in the App Store. JLX BMS. Comes up with BMS tool. Let's try this one. Who knows what app we're going to have. There might have been a sticker on the top of the BMS, but I suspect this foam is going to rip the sticker clean off. Chamrider 14S split port. Let's have a look, see if this thing comes up with anything. Sure, you can just control everything. Everything I've ever had, you can have it. Well, if that doesn't work, this is JLX BMS. Let's ask the internet. JLX BMS. There you go. Chamrider Battery Smart Bluetooth BMS. This one's in cell holders, so not that one. Bluetooth BMS. Well, what app do I need? Reddit's so handy. Where to get the app? For iOS, you can find it in the App Store. For Android, you have to ask customer support for the app. Chamrider BMS.zip. This will be absolutely fine, and I'm not going to have my phone hacked. It's all okay. Extract. Manage all my files. Yes, it's fine. There you go. Chamrider BMS.apk. Install. Got to wait 10 seconds because I have to read this. I could probably cut all this out, but where's the fun in that? If I have to go through the experience, you should go through the experience. Unsafe app blocked. It was built for an older version of Android. Install anyway. Install it. Take my fingerprint. App installed. Scan the app. Sure, why not? Virus scan. Counterfeit app check. Other risks. Passed. Open. Chamrider BMS. There you go. Look. JLX BMS. Found. Connect me. Gimme. Right. 95%. 56.13. Reset. Open wire. Cell 0 volt. Reset. Discharge MOSFET. Charge on. 0 cycles. 45 amp hour. Monomer. The cells are balanced. Yeah, look, we've got lowest cell, highest cell, millivolt difference, control. I wonder if it's just set up to not charge to full. So 14S, MOSFET's on. Another telephone call. Bear with me. Okay, many more minutes later. This is why I never get anything done. It's completely impossible. I'm on the app here. Charge over voltage is set to 4.25 volts. Balancing start at 3.8 volts. Balance different voltage. Balance into delay. Under voltage release. Discharge under voltage. Current protection. Discharge over current. Temperature. Should do one click lithium ion. Oh, the password. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Password is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. Password is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've pressed cancel, not go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, I don't know the password. No idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 zeros. I'm just guessing at this point. Nothing really seems to be unhappy, but charge MOSFETs on, discharge MOSFETs on. I'm wondering what I've got these errors for. Oh, this error's gone for wire disconnected. Why is it only charging up to 56.12 volts, I wonder? See if it's worth plugging a charger into this and seeing what it does now. Right, I've got this charger here. The cable's too short for me to show you it, but it's 58.8 volt, 4 amp. And the little light's currently green. Plug that in. It goes red. It starts charging. And it's saying that it's getting 2.8 amps in, 56.37. Charging is on, so showing red for charging. Charge MOSFET on, discharge MOSFET on. See, I was getting open wire before, which I wasn't meant to do. So I'm going to leave that alone for a while and see what happens and what it might come to. Then I can, if it charges up to full, that's great. I can discharge it all the way down, charge it back up, and see if it has stopped its cutting out. I haven't really changed anything. I just looked at it in the BMS, so who knows? We shall have to see. Wait and see. Okay, it's been a little bit of time. I've had some chats back and forth. This did charge up pretty well, but then this started happening. The BMS thinks it's at 71.6 volts, it thinks it's got 4 amps charge happening. There's nothing plugged into it. Those are the leads. It's not charging, and it thinks the cells are at 5 volts. I could never figure out the password to be able to sort that out and reset things. I couldn't get it. But also all the settings are standard. Look, over voltage 4.25. But I can't set anything because I need to enter the password and I don't know the password. Now, that's not right. It's thinking that it's at 5 volts a cell, and it would let me keep charging the bloody thing. Now, it's not at 5 volts per cell, because... Where's it gone? There it is. When I get my meter and I check across, let's go, these are the ones I checked before, just a random group. See, 4.082. All the cells seem perfectly well balanced, but this is, the Bluetooth section of it is just, it's useless, doesn't work. So we're going to remove it. I'm going to get rid of it, because, to put it politely, shit. Basically, that's just one of my batteries over there. And yeah, I don't like it, so we're not going to have it. This is a common port here, 14S, sorry. Back, I've got a replacement BMS. It's just the most basic generic one. This one says it's 50 amps, this one says it's 45 amps. Realistically, I could draw 60 amps from this all day and it would be absolutely fine, so that'll do. Let's start removing this. I've got my big soldering iron on, ready to desolder these leads. And yeah, this thing's junk and it's going in the bin. It doesn't seem very good at all. It's been misbehaving from the get-go, it would seem. Got a little temp sensor wire just there. Just got one of those. And we've got one of these. Get that off there, because that's useless. Right, we've got our battery power and we've got our charge plus and minus. Now, the new one of these is backwards, so the B minus is the other way round to the B plus. So I'm going to have to spin the JST over and alter the plug and then just hot glue it on, which will be absolutely fine. It's still going to make a perfectly good connection. It's not coming off very often. I'm just going to verify all the charge of the cells. I'm sure I had it on once before, but can't hurt to check again, eh? That. Yep, 4.077 across the board, perfectly balanced. Nothing wrong with the cells. 14 strings, it says. So that's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to probably flip that like that. And I know that that'll fit on this. If I just chop off the sides of this, it'll fit absolutely fine. My little cutters. Which, yes, I could rewire all the balance leads, but there's no need. Don't need to. And if there's no need, why do it? So to get this on, I'm just going to chop in there and in there. And this part will just pop up and snap off because it's made of the worst rotten Bakelite you've ever seen. Corner bit needs to depart, and so does that corner bit. It's going to hit me in the face if I do it that way. Just trim these up. Nice and level. There you go. All the pins are exactly the same. Nothing's actually happened to them. They're just... I now have the ability to plug in this balance connector that way round. I'll of course glue around that, and that'll be fine. Look, it's perfectly solid. I can pull the leads off the bloody pack, even without having it all done. So shouldn't really be any problems there. Has my big soldering iron heated up? Yep, I believe that's a yes. Right, let's desolder the main power going into the BMS. Get that put over to one side so it doesn't short out on anything. Just stay. Then we've got our power out. One will be charged, one will be discharge. That should be discharged and this should be charged, because obviously one cable's way bigger than the other. Gonna probably rob our bit of fiberboard, because why not reuse it? There we go. It's gonna sit there like it used to. Double-sided tape has gone where? Here it is. I'm throwing things, I'm dropping things. There we go. Right, let's get two of those on there. Peel her off. Popped on there. New BMS is a little smaller than the old one. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. There we go, that's on there. I wish I'd stuck that down straight, that's annoying me. Oh, it's fine, here we are. Right, then we'll get our main battery cable hooked back up. That's going to B minus. Like that. That's on there. And then we'll have our charge and discharge wires to deal with. So, oh, don't need that one anymore. We don't have a Bluetooth BMS anymore, it's gone. So yep, the thin one is indeed the discharge. The charge, sorry. And the fat one is the discharge. That grommet was never doing anything anyway, let's be honest. It was just pretending like it was capable of doing something. Get rid of that silicone off there. Bit of that off. Right, so we've got our power out, which can go to here. That's fine, I don't need to extend that at all. It's all good. What did I do with that bit of solder? Left it. Ceramic tweezers. There we go, that's that one. Right. I think that was me blowing a hole in that one. Pop that under that. That'll do. It's all going to have new stuff over top of it anyway. And then this charge wire is what's not quite long enough. So can I get the length, or will I need to extend it? Nope, I can get the length easily. Just pull it down ½ an inch. Easy peasy, job done. Bit of solder on there. That looks a bit dry. Just trying to use up my random offcuts of solder for something. That'll be hot. I do have the whole reel, but why use it if I don't have to right now? Wait till that goes dull. Oh, I've moved it. I've moved it, I know, I'm stupid. There we go, hold that still, don't move it this time. There we go. Let that go dull. It's not going anywhere, that's not going anywhere, that's not going anywhere. And the hot glue gun hopefully has heated up a bit by now. Oh, there's smoke coming out the end. Oh, there it goes. I've slightly burned that glue. Okay. There we go, just so we can be sure that that's not going anywhere. That really isn't going to go anywhere. Stick a bit on the cable entry for vibration. There we go. And that was the speediest BMS swap in the world. Stick one of those back over that, and that probably went that side actually, because that one went over there, and I reckon that one went over there. Okay, that went on top of that, and that went over there, and that is it, bar putting bloody thing back together. I've got a charger on one of my other, what was in this poly case that's misbehaving. Look into what that's doing. Right, tape, a big tape. Big tape. Okay. Right, that's everything I've messed with attached again. Right, I'm a disgustingly confident creature, so this one doing? Maybe it's just full. Get these and the adapter. I'm quite confident this is just going to charge. I don't need to check anything because I did it right the first time. Charging, great. I shall leave that on unplug the big soldering iron. I shall leave that on and let it do its thing. Once it's done its thing, I'll test it. If it doesn't work, you'll see this again. It probably will. And the next thing you'll see is it's finished, or the end credits. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Okay, so we are testing 20 amps continuous. Go up to 40 amp hour, and it's supposed to give us 45. I think it cuts off 44 volts, I think. Whatever 13 dumps for is, I can't remember right this second, but a number. So that's all going fairly well. Been on for about 2 hours. And the cells are here. I've got my cooling fan in the background. They're warm to the touch, but I'm going to be honest, 20 amps continuous, solid. They're going to get slightly warm. They're not that hot. I've got my little AliExpress thermal camera here, and it's very low pixel density, but you see the shape of the pack there. And if I go up close, I know I'm measuring through Kapton tape, so it's not going to be properly accurate, but you know, we're seeing highs of sort of 30 to 30. A bit cooler over here, 30. Yeah, nothing too air compressor. Okay, air compressor came on. But yeah, nothing too crazy temperature-wise. I suspect it's probably a little hotter than that, really. Obviously, I'm measuring reflective metal strips and reflective cell housings, and of course it's through tape. Realistically, that feels maybe 35. It's not very warm. The other side is, of course, just about stone cold because I've got the cooling fan on it. But I think that would be absolutely fine. There's no terrible hot spots, really. BMS is, well, barely warm to the touch as well. You can't see it very well. There's a big bit of EVA foam on top of it, but all looking pretty good so far. So I'll update you with what that actually ends up being when we're finished. Probably quite close to cutting off now, and we'll keep going. Right, this is supposed to cut off at 42 volts. Of course, under load, it's not going to be exactly bang on, but any second now, it's probably going to turn off. Probably, he says. And you know, if we're supposed to be 45 amp hours, we're awful close. It'll be 45 amp hours at, you know, 5 amps or something, and obviously I don't want to wait 7 hours or whatever that works out to be, so I whacked it on at 20 amps because it makes sense to do that. There you go. I thought it would. 41.71 amp hours. What we got out of that. Not bad. It's a big old battery, and yeah, I mean, cells are warm, but nothing too major there. So I'm gonna get this fully charged back up. I'll cool down first. Obviously, I'll leave it for a couple of hours to chill out. There you go. Fan's gone off on the tester. I will get it fully charged back up and see if it balances. Hopefully, it does. Okie dokie, right, not that one, that's a different one. Getting confused here now. That one, the Chamrider pack, yep, that's right. We've got, it's the next day, it's been on charge. Charger's still plugged in. We've got that one, and we've got that one. That is saying 58.8. Bang on. Right, unplug the charger. It says, that's not bad. How's that for balanced? And that's, you know, leads plugged into the battery itself. I think that'll do pretty damn well. Great. It kind of goes to show that those Bluetooth BMSs don't always do the best job, and because the Bluetooth module is always consuming some power, they never seem to fully charge and balance right at that perfect top voltage like you'd like to see. You'll get like a 4.187 volt type thing. It won't charge to 4.2. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because what you want is not to charge your cells all the way up to 4.2 volts. But of course, the customer sees, oh, it's not saying 100% on my screen, it's saying 95%, and they think something's wrong with the battery. So, good things and bad things. But that's all done. I'll wrap it back up, get it back to the customer. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this kind of thing, please feel free to give us a like, share, subscribe, comment, become a channel member. It's $99 a month. I get an incredibly tiny bit of that, but it does inspire me to keep making these videos for you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.